Welcome back to Tabletop Dubshot, a live-action role-playing D&D game with all baristas. With me is Bela.
Who plays Val but with hives today?
Oh, PE.
Buka.
And Jordan.
I'm Pierce.
No hives. Last we left
No
off.
hives.
No hives. Last we left
None
off,
hives.
our friends were making their way after spending some time with Mr. Green Eye, heading north towards the Whisperfen town at the base of the Skyfang Range, where they found out that there is a town that is at the base of this massive university that is part or attached to the Skyfang Range. This massive range of mountains that exceeds the entire northern side of Stakaria. And with that, they found out that there is the possibility, even though hasn't been seen in a very, very long time, that there is a rock, a mythical, massive bird-like creature that lives in the Skyfang Range. And if there's any possibility of them discovering where this feather, which they've learned is a spell component, could be, they might be there. While they were spending some time with Mr. Green Eye, Val also discovered some possibly upsetting news, if it is true, that she may have a sister.
My
Using
dad
her
was a hoe.
using familial connections, they were able to secure a visit to the university. On their way there, travel taking a little bit longer than they had originally planned, they found an area to try to get some rest for the night, and they found a hatch that led to a whole infrastructure, seeming like a school of ages gone past below ground. And so with that, they make their way down and they make their way to a classroom. And after doing a little investigating and finding out that the former headmaster, a man by the name of Vorrikan, the ink bottles started to shake and fall and shatter as all of the ink starts to form right in the center of this classroom. And then we are going to jump right in initiative. And so with that, Pierce, towards the center of the classroom, desks start to just physically get pushed as all of the ink that is gathered in the room has made its way towards the center as it starts to form and combine to create this massive living ink as you see it swaying and moving. There's not a face of any kind. It just seems like almost like a small pillar or a monolith of some kind of just moving, living ink. But as that's happening, you hear you feel it, I think, more in your bones than actually hearing the sound of it. But you just start to feel almost like your bones vibrate a little bit as they seem to be letting out some kind of like yell or monstrous roar of some type. But Pierce, that is going to be you. You are currently about 30 feet. You're about 25 feet away from this ink being.
I mean, it's like starting to form into something. Can I make out what it is?
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
An 8.
An 8. It's kind of hard to tell exactly what it is. You obviously didn't see a monster come in, and you saw the ink formulate towards the center of the room and become this being. But as far as what it is or what caused it to form, you are unsure of.
Cool. Well, Pierce isn't magical, so I'm just going to move up on it and...
You're going to
feel
get
like
up
I'm
on
in
it?
danger? Do I feel like I'm in danger? Do I feel like this is not a good thing?
Did you perceive?
With an 8, you have no clue.
Yeah, I don't know.
You can hold an
I
action.
want to get closer to it, like maybe 10 to 15 feet away, and then just like ready a strike. So like I'll be ready to swing on it.
Okay. That is going to be Buka. Buka, at this point, you are about equidistant from where Pierce was originally, but about 30 feet on the other side. And then since you are at the front of the classroom, but you see that it's really close to Val, it's about 10 feet away, and it is Pierce is right up on there. Jordan, you are going to hold your action, trying to see and suss out what this thing is trying to do. For Buka, You are about 25 feet away, but on the opposite end, you are towards the front of the classroom by the podium. You see that at this point, Pierce has gone right up in front of this thing, and you can tell that he's ready, holding an action. And Val is about 5 or 10 feet away from this creature as well.
Perfect.
What would you like to do?
Yeah. Oh, man. I feel like I'm going to... Can I tell if this creature has ears?
Go ahead and give me perception or investigation.
Perfect. 17 perception.
You don't see it. It doesn't even seem to have any form. It doesn't seem to have like a true form.
Oh, okay.
It seems to be like fully liquid.
Right. What is on the... What's it called? The podium in front of me.
What about the podium? So sorry.
What's on the podium? Is it just the book?
It's just the book that you ended up finding that seems to be kind of like a journal and just some paperwork, but you don't see anything else.
Perfect. I'm gonna crumple up some of the paperwork that I deemed insignificant, and I'm gonna toss it at the ink monster thing and see what happens.
Do you try to close the distance a little bit?
I guess I will, because
25 feet's
I
kind of
probably
a long.
can't throw a piece of paper 25 feet. Yeah,
Also,
I'll
you get
move a
within
little
10
bit closer.
feet of.
Cool.
You go and throw it as you crumple it up, and just like paper touching any form of liquid, it immediately kind of soaks it up, and then you see that it now has just a piece of folded up, crushed up paper. It's kind of hard to tell because there was different colored ink in different seeds and stuff, but at this point, black, red, blue, green, all these different kind of inks have just formed like a dark black, basically. So you see it for a little bit as it gets absorbed in the body, and then it just is. It's somewhere in the form of the ink.
Right. Okay. Well, maybe should I just swing at it? And I get my sword ready, waiting for Pierce's lead, I guess, because he's in front of me, right?
Are you holding an action as well?
Yeah. I'll be like, doesn't look like it's gonna disintegrate us if we touch it, but
Cool.
that paper's done for.
So question, are you gonna close the distance or no? So at this point, 10 feet is technically out of range.
10 feet's out of range for me, right?
Mhm.
I'm gonna stay 10 feet away.
Okay.
I'm nervous.
Yeah. You can also ready a spell if you would like.
Okay, yeah. I think I want to ready. I'll ready Thunderwave.
Cool. Go ahead and cast Thunderwave. And Jordan, go ahead and take an attack roll. As this thing is going to use an ability called Whelm, which we will get into in a second. But as you see that it starts to create some kind of really aggressive motion, you guys had actions prepared though, so I'll let you guys do that.
Perfect. I'll cast Thunderwave.
Being that I was like prepped, I guess, or saving my action, can I enter rage in this moment as well?
Yeah, I'll let you go into rage.
Cool.
Okay, the creature needs to take a con saving throw.
Con saving throw. 13.
Fails.
Cool.
And it takes 2d8 and is pushed 10 feet away. Takes 7 damage from my Thunderwave.
7 damage. Right on. And then you said it's moved 10 feet away?
Yes.
Right on.
10 feet away in which direction?
Towards Jordan, technically.
So away from me?
Briefly, yeah.
Nice.
And then
I got a 21 to hit.
21 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yeah.
11, 13 damage.
13 damage. As you slash into it and then cast this wave, you are pushed back by this just ink thing as you, again, feel, I think, the thunder wave more than hear it, as the ink just, you see the ripples on the actual like body of the ink just, and it gets pushed. It is going to move slightly towards the center because luckily this thing's range is super wide and it's great. So I need all three of you to go ahead and roll me DC 15 strength saving throws.
You ass.
I'm not strong.
La, la,
Why
la,
is
la, la.
I got an 8.
Should I just roll on the website so we can all see what I
It makes
get as
it
well?
easier.
Makes
'cause
it
it's
really funny.
mathing.
Okay, here we go. Yep. Oh. Okay.
Oh,
Wow. Look at you.
What do we get?
I got a 17.
Yep.
I got 21.
21. Cool. You guys. Well, actually, only Val. Val, you are currently grappled, which is fine. It's the second time you've been, having to deal with this. For Val, you take 11 bludgeoning damage.
I'm so tired of this, Grandpa.
Well, that's too damn bad. That's going to be 11 cut down to... Oh, I'm so sorry. It is not 11.
What do you
Uh-oh.
mean?
It's 11 to 1.
You take 17 bludgeoning damage.
Jeez.
Halved to 8 for Buka. And
Yes.
because he is raging, halved to 4 for
Nice.
Pierce.
I'm
So,
fine.
until the grapple ends, the target has the
Insane.
restraint condition, is suffocating unless it can breathe ink, and takes more damage at the start of the creature's turn. But you can try to break out of the grapple. But with that, that is going to be Val. Go ahead and make another strength check. This one's slightly easier. It is a DC 14.
I got an 11.
I don't think the 14
11 total?
matters.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm tired.
You're fine. It's gonna be great.
No.
So under the restraint condition, your speed is 0, and then you can attack. You probably can't use the bow, but you do have the new dagger. And you're just rolling with disadvantage.
I'll use Thel's Oh, actually, question.
Yes,
for
or
the
you could do a
DM.
spell.
Could I use rope trick and attempt to? No, because I passed my strength, so I would still be stuck in the goop. Just
Read
want-
me rope trick.
Rope trick. Oh, I can read out loud, I promise. Sorry. So it is a Gloomstalker magic. Duration is 1 hour. You touch a length of rope that is up to 60 feet long. One end of the rope then rises into the air until the whole rope hangs perpendicular to the ground. At the upper end of the rope, an invisible entrance opens to an extra dimensional space that lasts until the spell ends. Do you want the rest of it?
No, I'm gonna say. I think since you weren't able to break out of it, I don't think you'd be able to use that. So you can use other spells,
Okay.
but
I'm going to stab the air and blib around me with the dagger.
go ahead and roll. You are rolling with disadvantage, so roll 2d20s and take the lower
I'm
of the
just
two.
rolling on 15. Does a 15 hit?
15 does hit.
Oh, perfect. So that's only 6 points of piercing damage. I want to say piercing damage. It doesn't say what type of damage, but I assume piercing.
Mm-hmm.
6 points. Heck yeah. It's like a weird feeling as you are slashing within this. Again, it's kind of hard to see too because you are within ink, but normally, obviously, liquid, any kind of blade or anything would just kind of go through it. Jordan's not here. Pierce, you, I think, felt something similar when you slashed into this thing, where even though it's liquid, it does seem to have some kind of form. And so as you guys slash into it, you could tell it almost like rides a little bit in pain as damage takes hold. That is going to be Pierce, followed by Buka. I will also say for the fellas outside of this ink monster, you guys can also attempt to try and get her out if you guys would like.
Nice.
Yeah, how far away is she from me?
At this point, 10
How
feet
far
away.
Yeah, okay.
I'm the ink monster. Ah.
Val, stop
Sorry.
playing around. Stop playing around. You're gonna drown.
Again.
Yeah, we gotta talk to somebody about that. You keep getting yourself into these weird situations.
Talk to the DM.
I will move to Val and attempt to get her out.
Go ahead and roll a DC 14 athletics check.
Just a quick question. With Rage, it says on strength checks, would an athletics, because it uses strength, would be a strength check or no? Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I think I probably would have been fine anyways, and it was better roll. Plus 6, 19.
19. It does end up using your action, but you're able to almost like predator, like grasp each other's forearms. At this point, Val, the arm that you have free, you kind of see an arm through the ink, and you're able to grab it, and you are pulled out. As you guys are looking at this, there is a point where, again, you've been in this ink monster. As you get pulled, you would almost expect remnants of the ink to stay on you. As you get pulled, the ink seems to get pulled off of your skin and then back to the creature. So there's currently no ink on you.
Dang.
Any bonus actions from Pierce?
Yes, actually. I'm going to use a maneuver as a bonus action, Commander's Strike, which allows me to roll a superiority die that will be added to an attack that I'm giving to Buka.
Oh, sick. Let's go.
Hey, come on.
Yeah, I love it. Buka, you.
Awesome. Can I tell if this ink is water-based or oil-based?
You could tell because you rolled like a 17 earlier. For the sake of this, it is a water base.
You monster. Okay. I am going to feel inspired from Pierce, draw my rapier, and stab.
Yeah.
Where did my dice? Okay.
Because the superiority dice are mine, would I roll it and
Whatever you guys
or would
want
he
to
roll
do.
his own?
Whatever you guys want to do.
What's the dice? D6?
It's a
D8?
D8.
Perfect.
Oh.
Probably gonna need it. I rolled a 10. That's a 7. 17?
To hit?
Yes. Right, that's what
17
it's
hits?
for, right? Perfect.
Is it to add to the roll or is it damage?
No,
It says attack roll, right?
no, to the damage. To the
Oh.
damage roll.
Does a 10 hit?
The 10 does not hit.
Oh no. Dang.
You go, and then you see that at this point, the monster, their body becomes almost like a donut hole as you go and stab in at the rapier, and then the ink just
Right.
there's just an opening.
And I closed my eyes preemptively because I assumed that ink was gonna splash back at me, and it didn't. So,
Wonderful.
oh my gosh,
Hey,
I'm
just-
so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry.
Even
Val,
now, because your eyes are closed, you don't know that you missed.
Right? Like, did I get it? Val,
Any bonus action?
what, you try.
No, I can't. I can't do anything else.
Oh well,
I'm good.
we're not even on your turn, baby.
It's not your
We're on
turn,
Buka's.
dog.
Well, I don't think. Oh, it's his turn. His actual turn now, right?
Yeah, I'm asking Buka.
Been
Sorry.
his turn.
Buka,
Right, but
I'm
his
so
first
sorry.
attack.
Hey,
His first attack. But his first attack was from me. It wasn't his action.
No, that it's for my action, right?
No, it's an additional.
Oh.
attack.
Ooh.
You get to take an out of turn attack,
oh, I'm
and it
so
uses
sorry.
your reaction. Sorry,
My
it
apologies.
does use up your reaction.
Perfect. Good. I don't
Cool.
need those.
No, I love
don't-
that. Cool.
So I meant.
but go ahead and take another hit.
Okay, here we go. That's much better. 21.
21 hits.
Perfect. 21. D8 plus 5. Yeah, so it was a 6. 6 plus 5, 11. What's the damage?
11 points of damage.
I opened my eyes this time. I think I got it. Your turn, Val. And I'm going to send a Bardic Inspiration to Valentina.
Love it.
Ooh.
With that, it is the ink monster's turn. It is gonna try and recharge this whelm ability on a 4 through 6.
I believe
it-
it's solar powered and we're underground. No?
That's a 1. It
Yeah.
does not recharge it. So, since you are the last person that took a hit at it, Buka is gonna make 2 slam attacks on you.
Dang.
I don't know.
That's a 9 to hit on the first one,
Oh, that's a miss.
and then a
Damn.
22 to hit on the second one.
That one's okay. Yeah. Yeah, that'll do it.
You, yes,
No, sorry. Read it wrong. Keep going.
19 bludgeoning damage.
Dear Lord. Are you joking?
And you are knocked prone. As you see that again, this creature almost seems to swell a little bit, and almost like massive fists or hammers form out of the ink, and one of them strikes down, and you're able to just move out of the way, but then it just puts you in perfect position as it boom hits you, and you are knocked prone.
I think I spin to avoid the first one and close my eyes again for the splash, and then I get absolutely smacked.
as Azalea is circling inside, you hear this bird chirping, almost as if to tell you, like, keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open.
Well, that would have been nice to know beforehand.
That is going to be Val with Pierce on it.
So since Pierce got me out of the ink monster, I'm like right next to it, right?
Correct.
At this point. Okay. Can't if I run away from it, then they'll take attack opportunity, right? Yeah. I would like to use the dagger again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does a whoa. That's a good one. It didn't load.
Whoa.
Did it load for you?
Yep.
19. 19 plus 8 is a 27?
27 hits.
Perfect.
Yeah.
A 27. Woo. And then they will take. Nothing's loading. Just kidding. 9 points of piercing damage.
Dang. Okay. You guys are beating this ink monster up. It's kind of hard to tell because there's not really a face.
Is ink finally splattering on the ground? Or
There are little bits. More than anything, you start to notice that it's still like a pretty massive creature, but you start to notice that its entire being is starting to like diminish slightly. So it's still a little menacing, but not as bad as it was before.
great.
Anything else from Val?
I would like to honestly try to talk to it. What are you? As I snap at it. Perfect. Like I thought.
Nice.
And just waving its
Yeah.
fists again.
Like one of those like inflatables at the at the
Just
car
a
sale. Like,
just a little bit chunkier, but yeah.
He's
Oh
no
my
longer,
God, I
he's no
love
longer
him.
a blob. He is just an airman.
It's so
Woo!
funny. That is going to be Pierce with Buka on deck.
I'm going to take a swing for I believe a 21. Yeah, 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Gonna do. Oh, wrong dice. Hold on.
Whoa there.
There we go. 8 points of damage. Oh, sorry,
8 points.
10 with my
10.
rage damage, and I am going to be using another superiority dice for distracting strike.
Oh, okay. Read to us what distracting strike is.
Right, first time. Distracting strike. When you hit it with a weapon attack, you can expend one superiority die to add to the total damage roll, and the next attack roll against the target by an attacker other than you has advantage if the attack is made before the start of your next turn.
Sick. Did you add that damage as well?
I am now, which I rolled an 8 on my
Yeah,
8.
right on.
Another 8 points of damage.
Hell yeah.
Come on.
This thing does not like as you are taking it slash, and you can tell that it has no face, but its ink eyebrows furrow at you as you have hurt it a pretty decent amount.
Are they fierce or
They are so bushy and so fierce.
nice?
That
She's
is
in
nice.
though.
I
Slay
sympathize
king,
for this
non-binary.
ink monster now. I can't kill it. It's my eyebrow brother.
Maybe we've been too rash.
Sibling.
guys.
Maybe we've jumped to conclusions. Aren't we?
I've tried to talk to them.
Aren't we in his home?
Wait,
You see-
right. We should
You see,
stop
you
attacking.
see, as it points to a no soliciting sign at the entrance. So that is gonna be Buka.
Okay, I'm gonna get up.
You have your movement to get up.
Yeah, I'm gonna swing at him. It's like that wasn't very nice.
And you have this you have advantage on this attack.
Perfect. First roll is going to be a dirty 20 to hit. Let's see if we can.
Hits.
Nope. Dirty 20 to hit. And I'm going to D8. Okay. It's a 3 plus 5 is 8, but I'm also going to use Distracting Strike.
Nice.
Yes.
I get to roll another
This
D8.
mob is so distracted.
He doesn't know what the heck is going on. And I also rolled another 8. So that's 8 plus 8, 16 points of damage total.
Dang.
And Val has, or whoever attacks next, has advantage.
It is not like that. I think it is gonna. I'm gonna say it's
What if they're soft?
maybe. I think it's already went after Buka, and then you're the last one to hit. It's always gonna be Buka, right?
Right.
But with that crazy amount of damage, it's gonna take a hit at you for a 15 to hit.
That does.
It is going to do not as much as the last one. This one's only gonna do 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
6.
But you are knocked prone again.
Okay.
And then it is
Swing again.
Oh, actually, hold on. Actually, erase that.
Erasing.
Before anything else, we're gonna see if he would have
Oh, no.
recharged his
No.
whelm.
You already rolled to hit me. You hit me.
Fine.
No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
No,
Roll
do it.
Roll the
No,
well.
let's,
No,
let's
roll
do the
well.
one.
Roll-
No, let's do the one where we roll with advantage while you're on the ground.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say.
Do you want that?
I mean, no. But you,
That's
but
a 5.
It's a 5?
Yeah.
Damn it.
I need everyone to roll another round of strength saving throws for me.
Oh man. And that's
Nice.
more like Buka.
Oh.
I got a 4.
4,
Got a 9.
9.
24.
Cool. Then Jordan, you're only gonna take a quarter of this damage.
Nice.
Jordan, as your friends are being mauled to death
By
Really?
ink.
by an ink monster. Maybe he's just misunderstood, you know?
I tried talking to them.
That is going to be 19 points of bludgeoning damage to Val and Buka.
I'm sorry, it's only gonna be 11 because I'm dead.
Cool. And then, and you're currently in its ink body, as is Val. And then, how much? It was the 11 threw my number off. What was the total?
18, I think.
I used a 19.
19.
So
What?
then, 4 points of bludgeoning damage to Pierce.
I need Pierce to find out how to let
How's Val
Buka
doing?
rage.
I'm
How
I'm
to what?
still alive, but I'm barely breathing.
But we can't breathe at all because we're in ink.
At the start of your turn, go ahead and try to get out of there.
Another strength saving throw.
Another strength saving throw.
You do
This one's-
have a bardic inspiration, by the way.
So 2. I hope it's not that one.
Oh no! So you just
So-
roll a
so-
d8
so-
Uh,
on top of that.
Oh, just kidding. Wait. Ignore. So 12 plus a d8. Let me find my
Yes.
d8.
You just don't want to roll a 1.
Oh yes,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
I got a 3.
Okay, you are able to. The bardic
tired
is
of
you.
this.
The bardic is you use Buka's body to
You
force your
kicked
way
me further into the ink monster. You cruel girl.
But you are able to make it out. But you have your action.
I'm a s-
Buka's arm is kind of visible as he's just floating in this.
I want to. How hurt does this thing appear?
Go ahead and give me a perception check. Again, there's no real defining features on this, so
I got a nat 1. I don't want to know. Don't tell me.
okay.
You
Thank
said
you.
before, though, does it seem to us like it is getting like smaller as we attack it?
Yes, it's not to the point. Like it's still pretty significant
Big.
size, but
Yeah.
it definitely has diminished in size.
I'm so mad that I can't perceive anything. Does a 13 hit? I don't think it hits.
13 just hits.
Perfect.
Nice.
So I'm so mad
It's
that
literally just ink, you guys.
I
It's just ink.
can't perceive the feelings that I want to know, and I get a 9 damage of piercing to the stupid
Oh,
ink
sick.
thing.
Don't stab Buka while he's in there.
I did not.
It is. You guys are doing damage for sure. Cool. Any bonus actions from Val?
No.
Cool. That is going to be Pierce with Buka on deck.
You mean
I'm going to take a
on
swing at
Dead.
the blob again for a 15 to hit.
15 hits.
Nice. Oh, nice. 14, 16 damage.
Dang.
But I am going to use another superiority dice. Actually, hold on. I'm going to use second wind. Or not second wind. Action surge. Let's take another attack.
Barely missing Buka's body as you are slashing.
Just taking this out on this thing. 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Or 8, 10 damage.
It is hurt. But it is not
And
down.
now I'm going to use my bonus action superiority dice to give Val a commander's strike.
Right on. That is going to be Buka. Buka, go
Well,
ahead.
I think, she takes the action
She
now.
takes it right now, I think.
Yeah.
Lovely.
It's because she gets to immediately use her reaction.
Oh,
So,
sick.
Val, you get to take an attack and then add a d8 to the damage. If you hit.
Perfect.
But not the attack roll, because if you
Nope.
miss, you miss.
Does a 26 hit?
26.
That does.
Definitely.
Okay, normal roll is an 8 plus my another d8. 9 with my dagger.
As you go, you are able to
Did you add a
slash.
d8? Sorry.
Yep, that she
Yes.
rolled. Yeah, she got a 1.
Cool.
Well, that with 8 HP left, you go and you slash it. Whatever. Again, this doesn't have like a fully traditional physical body. As you go and slash with Fel's dagger that you got gifted, you somehow find like a weak point in whatever magic or energy was holding this ink together. It can't seem to sustain it or hold it anymore. And then it almost seems to like shake in anger. And then as the ink just fully covers the ground, Buka, that is you. Go ahead and roll a death saving throw for me.
Okay, death saving throw. That's a 2.
That is a 2. That is a failure.
Hmm.
That is going to be Val.
Hold on.
Buka is just.
Cut. Hold on, I can fix you. I can fix him. Where is my I would like to use cure wounds.
It's been a long.
Yeah, go ahead and roll. Or however much.
I heal Buka and I'm like, Buka, wake up! And he heals for 5.
You are brought out of death saving throws, and we are officially out of initiative. As
Isn't
you
it
guys
fun?
can catch your breath.
Isn't it fun drowning?
I cough up ink.
How come it's always us who are drowning in whatever liquid?
Well, at least this time you saved me and not a magical mermaid.
I was telling the truth. I don't think this is the right time to make fun of me.
I wasn't making fun. I believe you.
I see
know
Pierce in the way that he's like looking at you right now.
that is just his face.
At this point, Azalea comes down and lands on Val's shoulder and kind of is chirping, just kind of keeping an eye on everyone, making sure you guys are okay. But you guys are out of initiative. You guys are all safe. At this point, a lot of the desks in that central part of the classroom have fully just been knocked over and aside. Some of the desks just truly like asunder. But as you're looking around, go ahead and give me Arcana or Perception checks.
Perception is not
my
bad.
strong suits.
21
Surprisingly
for
higher
perception.
Arcana than Perception. So that's cool. I got an 8 in Arcana.
Can I see Pierce looking at things intently with Arcana and get an 18 in Arcana?
Yes. As with the 18 Arcana, and then what was the
Perception 21 because
21.
I have a -1 in Arcana.
With a 21 perception, you look, and then again, the classroom has overly changed, but you see closer to where Buka was originally, where the podium in the front of the classroom is. You do notice that behind that area, kind of tucked in the corner, there is another stairwell that leads down. Buka, with that 18 Arcana check, you no longer sense any magical like energy. There seemed to have been kind of like this latent energy that Val had originally sensed when she did a detect magic, and you no longer feel that energy as like heavily or as present as you guys did before. As you guys make your way down a longer stairwell down, you enter what looks to be like someone's bedroom, like a chamber of some kind. Really, really ornately designed. A lot of beautiful, beautiful like purples and like dark, deep red. of just different like seat coverings and this beautiful long couch. And you guys see a massive bed that is like triple Alaskan king size.
Hmm.
It honestly is like a huge part of just like the other side of the wall. But it looks like you guys are in someone's bedroom. There is a desk off to the side with like a pretty simple just chair right in front of it. You notice some like paperwork and some chairs, and then you notice at the foot of the bed, again, it's fairly large. There is a like a chest of some kind, and then you notice like a dresser off to the on the other side of the room.
Does it look like there's been people in this room
As you
anytime
walk
recently?
in, as you're walking around, it doesn't seem like it. Like dust has not collected heavily, but it doesn't like you can tell that there's like fine layers of dust like on everything.
Mm. Well, that bed's looking mighty good to me, but should we take a look around the room before we close our eyes?
We-
Maybe look under the bed
We
for
should
another ink
secure
monster?
our. like, Yes, but also we should probably secure our borders first.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Buga looks under the bed.
You look under the bed. It's such a heavy bed that it seems to be like a bed frame of some type, but it's just like on the ground.
Oh, great.
And then it's like a big thick mattress. But there was like a door that led you guys in to the chambers originally. So you guys do notice like a key left in there that you guys can lock from the inside.
Oh, awesome. You said there was a chest in this room as well?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm opening that chest for sure.
Go ahead and give me, as you open it, go ahead and give me perception.
16.
16. You do notice a lot of pants. I think it being the biggest thing. Again, you are in someone's bedroom. With a 16, I think part of you originally maybe would have just been like, oh, like it's just clothes. Kind of tucked away in the corner underneath some of the layers of clothes, you notice a small, kind of what seems to be almost like a small jewelry box. Probably fits in the palm of your hand.
Sorry, is it locked?
It is not locked.
Ooh. I'd look around cautiously and I open up the jewelry box.
As you open it up, you notice that there is a couple of rings that you notice, and then you also notice a pair of earrings. Go ahead and give me an Arcana check while you're looking.
That's another 16.
16. The earrings are just like a faint boop of like energy almost.
Ooh. Does it feel malicious?
Doesn't feel malicious.
Can I roll to see how many piercings Buka has?
Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll 12.
A D12? Perfect. The one that I would never normally get to use. 5.
You have 5 piercings currently.
Sick.
You could also technically add more. If anything, there's no way in hell Val hasn't given someone.
In the bathroom at
Right.
Lenneth Academy.
Right.
Ice cube, needle.
Don't do it in
Or-
real life. Go to a
Yeah.
professional.
Okay. I'm going to put on an earring.
Oh,
Yeah. You notice like it seems to be like part of a set.
Oh, I'm going to put on both.
Cool. You put them on.
An ear.
Do you want to do both on one ear?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Are they like little hoops?
There are hoops. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Both on one ear.
You kind of feel this energy. You feel like you might have to spend a little time, possibly attune to them.
Cute.
Which you can do, and while you guys are kind of hanging out, because technically you only need really like an hour
Right.
to attune. With that, and while I'm adding it to his character sheet, anybody else investigating or looking around while you guys are in?
I don't think I'm looking for anything. I feel like I'm just like checking the room and entrances into the room and our exits from the room to make sure like we are at least as safe as I can hope for
Yeah.
in the situation that we're in.
Yeah, as you guys are looking, go ahead and roll either perception or investigation.
an 8.
21 investigation.
21 investigation, and then what did Val get?
An 8.
An 8. I'll say with an 8, you notice that there are ropes. You have 100% been around academies long enough where you're like, oh, this is probably like maybe what like one of the professors or the headmaster might have worn. And so you see a couple of them are hanging. And as you're taking a look around, you do notice in because the robes have pockets in them. You do notice, as you're looking around, that one of the robes seems to have like a little bit of weight in one of the pockets.
I want to go in the robe.
Cool.
Let's look into the pocket.
You take a look and you notice rings. There's 2 of them that seem to be kind of connected by like this they're like silver chain that connects like both of them, but they almost look like they're part of like the same hand. They're just kind of
Hold on. I would love to put them on. I'm just thinking about like how she would hold her bow. So like if you have rings, you would want the one that's on the stronger part, right? For the
you would want them on where you're pulling.
Yeah, so would that be right-handed then? I would say she's right-handed. So she'll put them on her right hand.
Cool. Go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
Oh, good. So good at that. An 11.
An 11. They kind of feel like just innately magical. You've been around magical items before. It's kind of hard to tell. And then 21 investigation.
Yeah.
As you are looking at the kind of like secure, making sure that nothing is going to just appear while you guys are resting for the night, you notice that maybe you noticed it less as you guys originally walked in. There seems to be almost like kind of in the same way that like a mud room you would kind of put boots and things like that. There seems to be like a small area where like shoes and boots would go that has like a shelf right above it. And then on the shelf, you notice that there is another key that seems to match like the one that's in there. So you don't know if whoever lived there before is just prone to forgetting or not. But another key that is identical to the one that is there, as well as you notice these leather bracers.
Ooh, I'll take the bracers. Do they fit?
They do fit. At this point, you guys are all kind of finding these items around. I'll say with a 21, you notice that, and you notice a pair of glasses as well. That seems to be like things like as people are walking out that they would kind of just grab last minute. But as you guys are coming back together as a group, again, the room itself, it's not incredibly massive, but it's like a fairly large room. As you guys make your way back, the bracers almost seem to like form fit as you put them on. And then go ahead and roll an Arcana check.
12.
12. The only thing, you don't really catch a whole lot of like what it is. Like you can tell, especially like as it kind of formed to your part of your hand and part of your like forearm, that like, well, if it does that, like there has to be some innate magic to it. But the only thing you kind of notice as well is there's these faint, almost like web looking symbols on the bracers themselves. But as you're looking at it with a 12, it's like, don't know really what it is, but you can almost, if you had to make a guess, it almost seems the shapes were just moving slightly on the leather.
Right. I'm going to go ahead and dust off the bed as much as possible to make it comfortable.
Not a heavy amount, but there is definitely like dust that gets picked up.
Perfect.
I feel like Pierce he's like check the room to make sure it's safe. Is literally just like he's just like looking at these like bracers and he like hits it together with his wrists a couple times and like squeezes his hands to try to see if it like because it fit it to itself to like my forearm. So I'm like curious if it as I flex or relax, if it relaxes. And if I try to take them off, like what happens?
It does kind of as you move, it just forms to it. And then as you try to take it off, it just slips off easily.
Cool.
I think as soon as Buka's done dusting off the bed, coincidentally just plops down on it, and with my 5 hit points, gonna go ahead and start snoozing. Drifting off.
As you see Buka crash out to sleep, there is so much room on this bed.
I'm on the corner of it, just the corner.
Fully not even taking up a large chunk of the bed itself.
Pierce, do you want the other edge or do you want the middle?
That's up to you, Val. Where do you feel most comfortable?
You can take the middle. I'll take the other edge.
Sounds good.
With that, everyone go ahead and mark a long rest.
New
Buka, do you want to read? Do you want to read yours?
Oh yeah. I got the earrings of Cantor. These elegant earrings are crafted from silver filigree shaped into delicate spirals that shimmer faintly when they catch the light. When worn, a faint harmony hums at the edge of hearing. the lingering resonance of ancient hymns once sung by celestial choirs. While attuned to the earrings of the cantor, you find your voice steadier, your words more compelling, and your melodies suffused with subtle magic. I gain a +3 bonus to persuasion and performance checks. And when I speak or sing, my voice carries clearly in even the noisiest of environments, audible up to 60 feet without strain. So it's kind of like me personally whenever I laugh, except that volume all the time, which means I can't whisper anymore, I guess.
Only if you want to project your.
Okay.
For Val, the rings that you found, known as the Sentinel's ring or Sentinel circles, forged from pale silver, etched with runes of vigilance. These twin rings are held together by silver bands. When attuned, faint lines of silvery light pulse through the engravings like a heartbeat, quickening in the presence of hidden threats. Those who bear the Sentinel circle see the world with sharpened clarity, every flicker of motion, every whisper of sound, every shift of shadow revealing more than it should. With this, once attuned, you gain a +3 bonus to perception checks. While the rings are worn by the attuned creature within 60 feet of the wearer, they also have advantage on perception checks made to detect danger or hidden enemies.
Oh.
Ooh.
And
Do you think
then,
Pierce is going to think that he just got better at spotting people?
well, those are the
Those are
ones that
mine.
Oh, I
that
thought. Sorry, I thought it was an effect thing for everybody in the party within 60 feet. I was like, oh, we
Enemies.
all get
it'll be
advantage. That'd
specifically
be
if you're
sick.
attuned. And then for Pierce, you found Vorrikan's bracers. These finely tooled leather bracers are etched with geometric patterns that seem to shift subtly when studied, lines aligning into new configurations as if solving invisible equations on their own. Small crystal inlays catch the light's tiny lenses, refracting into faint web of symbols across your forearms when worn. Crafted by the legendary Inquisitor or Archmage Vorrikan, these bracers were designed for those who seek truth not through intuition, but through methods and relentless analysis. You gain a +3 to investigation checks, and you can analyze clues or patterns with uncanny precision. When you spend at least 1 minute examining an area, object, or text, the DM may provide an additional hint or piece of information that your keen insight uncovers.
Cool.
Nice.
But I will get
You
all that
became
stuff
more
done.
studious.
Yeah. I already had my perception is,
Right.
but my investigation is pretty good already. So
Come
that's-
on.
You guys rest for the night. It's kind of hard to gauge time as you guys are deep underground. And as you guys rest for the night, at some point in the night, or the next morning, again, wake up fully refreshed, get a full 8 this time around. But you are able to be rested and continue on your journey. Is there anything else you guys would like to do while in this academy? I know that Buka also found the tome. We had done it roll for Vorrikan, but I don't know if you had brought it up at all.
Right. Well, yeah, I have the book. I think I maybe set it down on the chest after I searched through it and was dusting off the bed, and then I fell asleep. But yeah, I let the buddies know that I've found Vorrikan's book.
Did you read it at all, or
Buka's asleep.
thought we were awake now?
So this
No,
is the
no.
next morning.
Oh, Buka's still asleep.
When did you
I
let
feel
us know
like-
before we slept, or like
Yeah,
when?
yeah.
Okay, as you're tucking yourself. Oh, okay, so we know it exists. Great.
No, I told you before we left the classroom.
Okay. So I think as soon as I woke, who would wake up first? Pierce would wake up first, right? Yes. So as soon as I wake up, I don't think I asked Buka for permission. Would you have already gone to look through it, or would you have waited till Buka woke up to go through it? Pierce.
I don't think I would have. And just knowing like the situation we just went through the night before, I would have been doing my best to not wake anybody up when I got up before everybody else.
So you're looking through
I
it, or
did-
no, you're looking through
I
it?
did not.
Perfect. So I wake up, I see Pierce doing whatever, and I'm like, I like not lunge, but like I slowly get out of bed to not wake Buka, and then I like just start going through the book.
Pierce is doing
Page one.
push-ups.
As you're going through the book, it seems to be, it's an old tome. You could tell it's easily like 100+ years old. But as you're looking at it, part of it ends up being a lot of class lessons. Like, they seem to be like partially lesson plans. It seems to be like a personal journal of some kind. But while you're reading it, And I think at this point too, obviously Pierce is awake. Go ahead and give me history checks as you guys are reading Vorrikan's journal.
I get a paper cut.
Ow.
I got
I
an
got
8.
I got a 1 minus 1, so I got
You got a 0. As you get a paper cut, Azalea is like just shaking their head. You've never
Ow!
seen. What did Pierce get?
I got an 8.
An 8. The name sounds familiar. While you guys are at like visiting the academy and stuff like that, or even in the town of Whisperfen, you guys might be able to find someone that knows a little bit better on who this person is. But I'll say with those roles, you guys are fully unaware of the the fact that there's this school like hidden underground. And so, but when you guys are in Whisperfen, the academy, you guys might have maybe some better chance at kind of more information on that. But as you're reading it, again, a big part of it seems to be lesson plans. There seems to be the just talk of a lot of kind of like spell crafting. And something for even for those of you that are less magically inclined, there is a lot of talk of kind of like old school magic as magic and stuff has progressed over many, 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 many years. The use of a lot of like components haven't always been necessary for certain spells depending on like how you can craft it and stuff. There was like an era where like magic circles were how you cast spells. And so it does kind of seem to be this almost revolutionary idea of spell craft being more of a less relying on crafting a spell circle on the ground and then casting the spell from that, but it seems to be a lot more of the somatic and verbal components of it, which is how a lot of you guys cast spells, or even if you don't, that's how a lot of you guys interact with like with magic on the day to day. It seems to be kind of like this almost like revolutionary idea of power in words and then power in somatic part of it.
Interesting. I mean, Book is not awake, but is there any mention of powerful spells that we, might be looking out for? Or
As you guys are looking, there is like a section more towards the back. I'll say the last thing before we kind of finish up here in the academy or the school wherever you guys are at. I had mentioned that most of it is kind of like an old common. As you guys start getting towards the end, it doesn't become like erratic, but it's almost like there's like a tone change. Like if a writer all of a sudden was going through like a divorce or something, like the writing just becomes a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more desperate, like in as far as the actual like words and stuff like that, of kind of like this idea of pursuing magic, of pursuing kind of like this growth in it. And then there is a lot of stuff written in more towards the last, I'm gonna say last three to four pages. You don't know, but because none of you guys speak this language, but you see stuff written in a different language, and you do notice magic circles not created or crafted in the way that other stuff is. And then you do notice a drawing of, I'll say you guys notice the drawing of three things that seems to have some like writing that you guys can't discern at this point. But you guys see a drawing of a feather. You do notice a drawing of a candle, and you do notice a drawing of a horn, almost like a call to battle horn.
like a traditional spiral horn?
Mhm.
Like,
But you guys might be able to get some more information while you guys make it to the academy.
perfect. I think at this point, good morning, everybody. Okay. Oh, you guys are reading the book?
Trying to.
Did you learn anything?
There's a part that's in a language that I don't understand, and there's a couple drawings, and it looks like he went through a midlife crisis.
Oh, well, I'm good at drawings. Then I take a look at the
Well.
drawings. I'm like, oh, that one's a feather for sure. And that looks like a candle. And I'm not sure what this one is. And I point it towards Pierce. Does this look familiar?
You point at the last image and you
Yeah.
look to me.
hmm
No.
Okay. Well,
Cool. You guys gather your stuff and then make your way out. Grabbing anything else, or are we on our way out?
Let's grab one of
I
the
think
keys.
uh,
hmm,
just keep one.
Yeah.
I feel like on our way out, I'm just like looking in around and for anything that I maybe didn't notice on the way in.
Go ahead and give me one final. Go ahead and give me one final investigation check.
is there a bathroom connected to this
There,
bedroom?
there is a bathroom. Yeah,
I'm gonna go use the bathroom.
yeah. It is. It's pretty well kept. Like I said, everything is kind of like just dusty, but nothing seems like gross. Like
Right.
everything looks well kept,
hmm
well taken
hmm
care of.
Is there anything shiny in the bathroom?
Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Do I get to add? I get to add my
Go ahead.
bracers plus
Go
3,
ahead and
correct?
yeah.
17.
17. I don't know if you notice anything new, but the glasses are like glinting a little bit as you're by the exit.
I mean, I'll take them, but I feel like I just put them somewhere safe initially. I don't like. We're on our way out, so I'm not
Yeah.
trying to look into it or wear them or anything like
Yeah.
that
So
right now.
like something you might want to like investigate further when
Later,
you get a
yeah.
chance.
Yeah, I got a 13.
13. With a 13, you find a green pestle,
Mm.
like used to crush up herbs.
Oh,
Uh,
nice. And I would
You
recognize. I would
as you
recognize
look
that. Yeah.
around, you don't notice like the mortar that it would normally
Mm.
like come with. But you've seen enough of these
Mhm.
very like traditional like home remedies and stuff like that.
Do I? Does it look of note, or does it look pretty common?
Go ahead and give me with 13. It kind of looks just like it's nice. You haven't really seen a green one before, but
Oh, I like green. I think I take a look at the state of the bathroom and the state of the bedroom, and doesn't look like anybody's coming back. So I would hate for this pestle to not get used. So I slip it into one of my pockets.
yeah, slip it in, and then you guys are able to get the rest of your stuff, and then Val grabbing the key as well, and then you guys head out. Uh, now that you guys are more awake, you realize this school goes deep underground. If you guys would have to guess where the this like final like the chambers are, being at the bottom, you're probably about 600 to 700 feet down.
dang.
Dang.
You are deep underground, and you start to realize this more and more as you make your way up, just to get to the classroom part of it, and then cutting across the classroom, and then another chunk of just to get to the top, and then you finally get to the hatch. And there's been like some snow buildup, but you guys are able to just open it up, and bright sunlight hits you right in the face.
Nice.
You guys make your way out. Azalea's just chirping so happily as they finally get to actually be out in nature, and then they start to circle. But you guys make your way through the woods that you guys had done before, and make your way back to the road that leads you guys to Sablefen, which would be the town at the base of the mountain. You guys only travel for about 2 to 3 hours. At this point, it's like early. It's probably like 8 or 9 when you guys probably not
Wow.
honestly, maybe even earlier. It might have been like 7 when you guys started walking. So it's about 10 o'clock when you start to see smoke kind of rising from a distance as you realize that there are hearths and fireplaces that are lit. No threatening or scary smoke or fires or anything like that. But you start to smell food even from a distance. As you guys are looking at it, Mr. Green Eye had shared with you that it was kind of like a Sablefen was this town that kind of had formed just over many like years of the University of Whisperfen being there. Fully incorrect. As you guys are looking, you guys see not as massive of a city as some of the places you guys had been, but you guys see a city. You guys notice one tower off to the side, a little bit closer to where the wall, like the cliff wall would be, kind of more off in that direction. And you notice this weird, like spinning geometric rings that they're not spinning aggressively, but they'll randomly just and then they just kind of notice them spinning and circling a little bit. Like even from a distance, you could tell that there's probably like 7 or 8 like interlocking rings that to some capacity are like spinning and turning. For what purposes, you have no clue. But you guys just notice a lot of buildings, and then you guys end up walking in. Some of the townsfolk seem smiling at you, and as you walk in, the first thing, the first part of the town that you guys end up walking into seems to be a like an administrative type of building or like a city hall type of building, and you notice a kind of heated argument between a like a taller elf wearing these robes, and then you see that he's pointing at this like a half elf that has like a large backpack, kind of like stringy long hair, and you see like you can't hear exactly what they're shouting, but you see a lot of like finger jabbing, and there is a point where there is like a small like concussive force, and then the half elf that has the backpack is thrown back as he's at the top of the stairs, and he just
Well, no,
and then it just
Puka
rolls.
runs over to try to help him.
He's on the ground, and at this point the figure has walked into like the building.
Are you okay?
Looks at you guys. Yes, I'm fine. This was nothing.
I help him up to his feet.
He gets up and he's kind of like clutching his like arm a bit. He's like, I appreciate that.
Did you get hurt?
It's fine.
I think
you guys can all roll medicine checks.
I don't even think I even need to. I'm gonna just cast Healing Word on him.
Cool.
Yeah.
No, I wanted to do that. I wanted to cure wounds.
Azalea's like, I wanted to do that. There is a point where finally, now that he's uncovered it, as you use a Healing Word.
Yeah.
You see that his arm kind of falls back a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Right. Of course.
I lied earlier. I was really hurt.
I would hurt a lot. Else, but
arms don't bend like that.
I knew that you were lying. It's okay.
No. But I mean, it wasn't even my place. But it's my fault. I tripped and I fell down the stairs. But
I don't want to call you a liar again. But
then don't.
We saw you get.
Then don't. No.
Yeah.
No. Then we could just.
Hey, it's just us. We'll be okay. What happened?
I messed up on certain components that the steward needed, and so, but it's my fault. I should have known better. And now I know better, so it's gonna be okay.
Is it common for the steward to push his help down the stairs?
No.
You must be special then.
He has a lot of affection. He's just so passionate.
Right.
Is this common for you?
No.
How long have you had this job?
What's the day?
I look at Pierce.
I don't know.
Would Pierce know what day it is?
Yeah, probably. It's been like 3 weeks.
Right. Okay.
And he's already pushing you down the stairs?
Well, I mean, technically it happened week 1, but again, my fault. Well, but again, now I won't mess up on the spell components. So
I'm sure that's how you felt after the first time.
Listen. He always says, the steward always says that a sharp stick to the head is the best way to learn magic. So
I look at Val, who's been to school. I don't know if a sharp stick to the head is the best way to learn magic.
Yeah, no, it activates some stuff in the brain.
I believe that's called a lobotomy.
Oh,
but
see, yeah. So see, there's a term for it. So there you go.
Okay. Well, since we're here, what component are you looking for?
I'm looking for I was supposed to get a candle made from tallow, but I got a beeswax candle, and so, but I'm gonna get the tallow one, and so.
Tallow from what?
From like an animal. It's like fat from an animal, but
right.
Is there a specific tallow that he wants?
You see just dread as soon as you say that. He starts to hyperventilate a little bit. Oh no!
I pull out my brown bag. I give him my brown bag.
Thanks.
You're not really good at your job. Maybe this is why he pushes you down the
What?
stairs. I
What?
These are questions to ask. If you want a job done right, you ask questions.
But I mean, I was just following the directions to it, the T, and he pulls out like a so crumpled up from being in his pocket or in his hand from nerves, and he pulls out some. It's like a list of like spell components. It doesn't necessarily seem to be for one specific spell. That kind of just seems to be like literally like a grocery list of it. As you're looking at it, it says candle, pearl, ruby dust, and like things. It's just like the most simplified version
Mm-hmm.
of it. And he's like, "Well, the steward asked me to get this, and so he wrote the list, and he said that I should know." And
Oh, the steward wrote the list. You didn't write the list. Okay, so this is a him problem.
no, 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 no.
We would never say it's his problem.
He kind of like takes a look around. We would never say that.
I'm just saying he's abusive to you. I know abusive when I say it. He's abusive, manipulative, and seems like he's gaslighting you to see that
No, no,
everything
no, no, no,
to
no,
make
no,
it
no,
seem
no,
that
no, no,
everything
no,
is your
no,
fault.
no, 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 no.
I like kind of show the list to Pierce as Val's trying to talk him out of this toxic work environment. Do we have any of these things that we can maybe give?
I'm just
him?
saying there are labor laws, and you can't be labored
this-
into the ground.
This whole time, Pierce hasn't really been actually listening. They're in a new town, in a new place, and there's people that we don't know around.
Yeah.
So I'm like keeping an eye and just like watching.
As you're doing that, because you guys also, I mean, you guys saw that Buka ran, you guys followed. No rule necessary. People kind of let it happen. Like no one rushed to his help. You could tell people were looking. It wasn't like they were fully ignoring it. But obviously, like when the moment happened, you guys were kind of like at a distance. So you don't know if it's the townspeople are just uncaring or if it's like a fear thing. So you're kind of unsure.
I guess that could go either way. Of like, this dude could be unliked, or his boss could be somebody that everybody is just a little worrisome of. Yeah, so I haven't been listening. He hands me the list, and I look at it, and I go, well, this list isn't very specific. What kind of candle?
It's tallow.
With no described animal from the tallow. You know how many like animal tallows there are?
There's more than one.
Yes. Animals have
Pierce
fat.
just nods at him.
So like chicken?
That'd be really hard to do, but probably beef, goat,
Really, really small candle.
beef,
Yeah.
goat.
He kind of
Horse.
crouches a little bit and he's just like puts his face in his hands. Just okay.
Is
I
this
think
your
Buka-
first job?
No.
I think Buka
Are you
crouches down
lying?
next to him.
Another pause. No.
Hey, you're really bad at lying.
No.
Do we have time? As I look up to Val and Pierce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we're already looking for things we can adopt.
Right.
It's fine.
And you just need the candle, right? Everything else here is checked off. As I look at the rest of the list.
So much stress in this young half elf's face.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. So I see that there's nothing checked off.
I thought I had the candle.
Right.
Just the candle? You
You
only
can't-
gave him the
okay.
candle?
You came back with one item from this list.
Well, my pockets were full.
You don't have a backpack?
You only have one pocket?
How many candles did you get?
Just the one. Should I have gotten more?
No.
Maybe like an
Hey,
array of
hey,
candles.
guys, what do you mean I should have gotten more than one?
I don't know. I
Just in case you got the wrong candle, you just
Buka
get options.
takes his brown bag back and starts hyperventilating for himself. You're
Kinda-
stressing me out, bro.
He doesn't want to like give it up for a second. But you're able
We
to share it.
have multiple.
I'll take one,
guys.
please.
Sure. And then I go, here you go, friend.
As this is happening, again, at this point, you guys are at the bottom. It's probably there's probably about like 15 to 20 steps to get to the top of again what seems to be like a city hall or some kind of administrative building. You guys notice again this elf man in robes, kind of jet black hair, short hair, wearing these like a dark not quite like navy blue, but like a dark blue, almost like a I don't know, like a really dark, rich blue, like robes that seem to have kind of like almost constellations on it. As they make their way out, you could just tell daggers just staring at this half elf. And then the figure's like, Falhorn, Tallow, fool. And then
Tallow of what?
do you yell that out?
Yes.
If he wishes to make it as a true mage, looks at you kind of like up, gives you like the up down, madam, then maybe he should figure that out on his own, don't you think? And then keeps
No.
on walking.
If you were a good educator, you would
I start
educate what
tugging.
kind of
I start
tallow.
tugging Val's. I start tugging Val's shirt.
No,
Val.
it's fine. If he was a good educator, he would be more descriptive.
As you're trying to have this conversation, there is a point where no sound escapes your mouth as you go. Puka, you try to respond for a second and no sound coming out. They keep on walking.
I have very angry thoughts in my head.
After about question, do you guys move at all or no?
I think I keep like, I don't know if anyone tries to stop me, but I keep like trying to follow them and like be like very angry and be like, no, you're not a good educator, but I can't talk. So I'm just like,
As so if you're continuing to follow, you're trying to genuinely like nothing, not even like your footsteps are making a sound. Buka and Pierce, are you guys following?
I'm holding on to Val's leg to slow her down.
You are as there's scuffling of feet, still no sound.
I feel like I stayed with the dude and just look over at him. Your name
There
was
is a point once they get to a certain distance where sound returns to you.
to
oh
me.
my God, it's just me.
Yes.
It's just me.
Cool. I feel like watching Buka try to stop Val, there was like pause there, so he was just standing there, and then eventually he turns to this guy. So your name was Valhorn?
Yeah. What's your name?
Nice. Pierce. Nice
Uh,
to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Real spunky kind of like energy. As you're looking at him, has to be 18 or 19 years old, but sticks his hand out for to shake your hand. I'm assuming you're not from around here. The way that you guys, thank you for helping. By the way, your pal was a big help with points to his arm.
Yeah, that looked like it hurt.
It didn't feel great, but you know what? We learn, and then once I become an apprentice, then I will have knowledge of it, and I won't be making these mistakes, and then it'll be fine. So
Have Buka and Val continued to like, because Buka's trying to hold Val back, but are they like moving forward slightly away from me?
I think at some point I realize that I can't make noise, so I kind of get frustrated and give up of not being able to say anything, so I just kind of stop.
I think Buka also realizes that he can just stand up and hold on to Val and will lift Val's legs off the ground so she can't keep walking.
there is a point once this this like elf makes like gets to a certain distance away from you guys that your sound returns to you guys as well.
How
Don't
far
worry.
away would you guys guess that you are at this point?
20 feet.
How much? 20 feet. I mean, they're far enough away that I'm not like one. I don't know if they can talk yet. So, Falhorn, what's that guy's name?
Lord Almon.
What's
He's
his deal?
incredibly powerful mage, well versed, kind, good looking, smart, intellectual, wise,
Falhorn,
kind, caring.
he's gone.
Looks
He's
around.
not here.
Kind, caring. Go ahead and give me a persuasion.
I think at this point I put Val down and just kind of tap her on the shoulder.
And
to
you
come
guys
back
are able to
Valhorn.
make,
Yeah.
I get a
make your way back.
14.
14.
Such a dick.
14.
You're right. You're right, Val.
He is a member of the academia here at kind of points up at Whisperfen. So
Wait, he doesn't know who I am. It's
I
fine.
see.
Well, he saw our faces, right?
yeah. So at that point,
Well,
it's kind
he'll
of just made
realize
like
what-
a general blanket
Statement.
true statement.
Got it.
Mhm.
Thanks, Balhorn. I appreciate the
Uh,
information.
yes, yes, of course. Are you all here to kind of, as you guys all make your way back, looks at how you guys are dressed? You guys aren't dressed like in like robes and things like that. Are you all trying to attend here?
Oh,
Uh,
no. Not
Well,
not
first we're
me.
first we're
And I
we need to find a tallow candle.
The
right.
candle. I appreciate the help. Kind of looks at you guys. I won't keep more of your time. I appreciate all the help, and then looks at Vuka.
no,
Thank you for the arm.
no, just hang out with us. It sounds like you need guidance, so we'll help you
And
more.
we've never been here. So
So we
you
need a
could
tour guide.
help guide us around a little bit?
Yes. Yes. I've been here at Sablefen for the last 8 months. So this is wonderful. Yes, that's how long I've been trying to get into Whisperfen. But
You haven't gotten in yet?
as you
Wow,
say
we
that,
heard that it was really tough.
as you say that, it's not even like shock. He's like, no. He's like, no. He's like, but I'm hoping if I can make it within the year, that I think I know it's kind of an accelerated time to make it in. I know I'm a little eager, but I was like, I think I can make it within a year, which I know not a lot of people do, but I think I have the chops to make it within a year.
So is it normal for people to just live outside the academy waiting to get in?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, this is how. Oh, you are all definitely not from here. And you guys are walking as he is kind of just making purchases. Some of them are like stores indoors. Some of them are just like outdoor, kind of like stands. He, yes, no. I mean, this is how Sable Fen came to be. This city. I mean, there's been people that have tried to make it into Whisperfen. I think Tommy is probably the one that's been trying to do the longest, and he's been here for I think 40 years, 40 something years. But he's an
Four
extreme case.
four
So
40 40.
yeah, yeah, he's kind of an extreme case. Though usually people within 10 or 15 years finally they make
Whoa.
it.
So this city is built as a waiting list,
Partially, I mean, there's people that live here and make a living here, but I mean, there's a pretty decent amount of the population here that is trying to make it. But yeah.
Have you gotten uh hold on. How's the process like of like trying to get into this academy? So you just wait until they let you in, and is there like a trial or do you
Well, once you
apply?
make it in, then the trial process starts. So
So you haven't stepped foot on campus at all.
oh, no, 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 no. No, I would dream of it. But like I said, I think within a year, I think I can do it.
Hey, Falhorn,
I
have you ever heard of people coming in with a letter and just being welcomed onto campus?
Yes.
Oh,
oh,
what do
why
you
that
think of
reaction?
what do you think of those people?
Well, it must be nice, right, guys? Must be
Yeah.
nice just having all the money in the world,
Mm-hmm.
influence in the world. Am I right,
I
guys and
hear ya.
girls?
I hold out my hand for a fist bump.
Fist bumps you back. I
Uh,
said, don't even have to work hard for any of what they get, huh?
hold on. You can still work hard if given the tools. Some people, yes, have the tools and the luxuries, but they don't work hard. But other people can still work hard and have the luxuries and the ability and the name.
Looks at you like you're speaking a foreign language. Right.
Hmm.
But
But
but I mean, good for them. Hope to do all that fun stuff. But as far as making it and finally making it to your first trial, Sablefen, there's kind of this symbiotic relationship. Obviously, in Whisperfen, there's a lot of magic that is conducted and a lot of studying, but sometimes you need research outside of the academy, or maybe you need components. And so, you looks over at Val. You had mentioned the population, or like who lives here. There are people that have made a pretty good living providing components, providing research, providing, some of them only provide bodyguards or things of that nature, in case one of the members of the academia needs to go maybe to a more dangerous place, or needs maybe like a more defensive person, or like a front man to like a group or things like that. And so, but then we also have people kind of like me that, as members of the academia, make their way out. We try to prove our worth and become one of their apprentices. And then once we're fully accepted and pass the trials, then we get to be in Whisperfen. So that's kind of the plan. So
Nice. And Lord Almon, is he an entrance exam person, or is he just kind of the only?
he oversees one of the trials. He doesn't oversee the first one.
Oh, okay.
It's a panel basically.
Oh,
So
right.
there's multiple people that oversee it, more like proctors than anything.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And where would we go if we wanted to start the trials?
Well, you have to get into the academy.
Right.
So.
But then after
Right.
you get into the academy, where would we go?
I mean, you don't know, do you?
No.
Oh,
But
Well,
I
I
will.
mean-
I will in like 3 to 5 months.
right. Absolutely.
Right.
Mhm.
You haven't been on campus yet, so it makes sense you wouldn't know.
No, but I hear it's beautiful. I hear it's so nice.
Mhm. Right. Mm-hmm.
So nice.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to go on campus?
Yeah, I would love to.
No, like
right now?
yeah.
Were
I
we
mean,
gonna
yeah.
go right now?
I mean, within the near distant future.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, I guess
3 to 5
well,
months. Yeah, then
No,
Pretty
no,
early.
no. Like one to two, one maybe today, maybe tomorrow. Wow, we're gonna.
it is pretty still early in the day, but
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't
at
know
this
if we
point
want to
it
get
is
to
like
know.
10:30 in the morning.
Okay,
Yeah.
probably later today. Yeah,
You just want to go right
Yeah.
now?
I
Huh?
can go now.
Well, I mean,
Mhm.
do we want to get a
We'll
feel
jump.
for the town first? We just got here. I mean, I don't know if I
we
don't
just
know what the
gotta.
situation is like once we go in. I'm sure place to stay is still maybe our own
Mm.
to figure out.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
that's
once you're a member of like the academia and you're in, then you can go in and out. So
Do you know when people visit? Do they like put them up like with a place to stay and stuff?
typically, yeah. I think, well, it depends if they're fully invited or if they are part of a retinue with the person that's invited. Typically, only 1 or 2 members of the retinue would be invited up. The rest would stay here in Sablefen. But there's always exceptions, kind of smaller or bigger retinues.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
Well, I mean, that's nice. We don't have to find a place to stay then.
we don't really have to. That's nice.
Yeah.
Huh?
Bellhorn, let's go for a walk. Take us to the academy.
Yeah, I'll show you the entrance. And then he starts to lead you. You guys start making your way up the mountain. There is a trail or like a path that leads up there. As you are making your way, incredibly like well kept. There are multiple of these staffs that are like, they're torches by all appearances, but they seem to kind of cast this like a globe of like heat almost that helps with snow, kind of similarly to the main road that you guys had been on. This one you guys feel like a more like physical heat. Like this one is like a more traditional, just like arcane fire almost. But you guys travel for about 20-30 minutes as you it's this winding path as you are making your way up the mountain. And then you see this massive, massive gate that stands about 25 feet that has 2 massive like steel gates, and then attached to like 2 pillars. And then you notice that there is a not quite the same robes, but wearing robes as well. There's 2 of them, but you notice that they seem to have a little bit more armor, like physical armor attached to it. And then they each have, well, one of them is holding it like a staff that they are kind of leaning up against. There's another one that their back is to one of the pillars. And then you see that just kind of like in their hand as they are chatting with the person with the staff, you notice a stave, which is like another magical tool or item. As they see you guys approaching, they stand up a little bit, and then Val has the letter.
Mhm.
And then the one that has the stave in their hands just says, "Good evening," and then sees Falhorn. You got to get going.
Oh,
Evening now? I thought it was morning.
Oh, good morning, but be on your way.
No, so as soon as we approach, I think Val turns on her prim and propers that she learned, and we have to present and impress people. So, good morning. It is morning. I'm trying to check in for the condo party.
May I see the invitation? And at this point,
Yes.
kind of stands up a little bit and looks over at the one that has the staff, and they all back straightens out a little bit.
I hand the letter over.
As you hand the letter over, you notice that he has on a pair of gloves that you didn't notice before, but there seems to be like small gems like inlaid in the glove itself. And then he waves his hand over and then kind of holds it over, reads the letter again, folds it up, and then just says, "My apologies. There will be an attendant to meet you if you just head up the path, and then the attendants will direct you to where you need to go. My apologies, Lady Kondo."
Thank you so much. They're all with me.
You and these two, right? Not pointing towards Falhorn.
No, him too.
We're all travel companions.
Wonderful. Please enjoy your stay. As he is just confused beyond measure, you guys hear behind you. You guys turn around. Falhorn is passed out. And that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
This man is embarrassing.
Oh, man.
Cue the music.
Get his ass up. Get him.